Hello and welcome back to another Leeds United Unfiltered. Well, what a game and result that was yesterday, as we saw Leeds United smash Crystal Palace 4-1. And who saw that coming? Because I certainly didn't. In what was, all in all, a pretty comfortable performance. I was quite relaxed watching the game up until about the 90th minute, and that penalty went in, bringing it back to 3-1, and then all of a sudden the nerves set in, especially in the last few minutes when they nearly pulled it back to 3-2 with that header that hit the post. But I suppose that stems from our Fergie time Leeds United PTSD. So I thought we started off really well, and then we dropped off a little. I thought we were quite comfortable in control of the game. From what I can remember in the first half, Crystal Palace only had one chance, one shot on goal, which was a good save by Lucas Perry. Bit of a controversial penalty shout in the first half when Brendan Aronson was clearly fouled in the box. And from one of the angles, you can see that the guy never got the ball at all. And it should have been a penalty in my opinion. I thought we limited Palace to chances very well. But you can see why they're a really good side, and why they are where they are in the league, as they had some real slick passing and movement. I thought Lucas Perry had a really solid game. He made a good save. His distribution was much better, although he did have a bit of a wobble at the end with the penalty. But we were comfortable enough by that position for it not to matter too much. Jayden Bogle had a solid game. And Joe Rodon had a fantastic game again. And apparently he's a right winger now. Jakob Biol never looked troubled, and he had a fantastic headed flick on for a goal. Pascal had a couple of wobbly minutes, but was pretty solid other than that, and came very close to scoring himself with a header, albeit from a wonderful save from their keeper. Captain Ampadu, well, what can you say about him? Fantastic game again, and he scored his first Premier League goal. Well done, Ethan. And then Brendan Aronson made some good decisions and worked his arse off as per usual. Well done, Brendan. Last night, he turned into the Medford Messi. Okafor had some good runs at the opposition, but was a bit lacking in the final ball. And then, of course, there's Daniel Calvert-Lewin, who scored a brace. It was a shame he didn't get his hat-trick, which I thought he was gonna, but he really is flying at the minute and turning out to be one hell of a signing. I thought the substitutions were really good. Willie Gnonto looked very lively when he came on. Gruev played really well and almost won a penalty. Pirro, Justin and Tanaka all played really well. And it's on to the main man himself, Mr. Farker, who once again looks like he got everything spot on. Looks like a fantastic call to play Brendan. He got the formation right again. And this time we seem to be playing it out from the back than playing it long, which seemed to work really well. But that's now for Mr. Farker. We've beat the world champions. We've drawn against the Premier League champions. And we've also beaten the FA Cup winners. So now tell me that Daniel is not a Premier League manager.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Well, yes, he fucking is. And I think we need to give a special shout out to the set-piece coaches, because we've gone from a team that can't seem to score in 150-odd corners to a team that looks very dangerous every single set-piece now. So well done to them. And I've also got to issue an apology, because I said before that we had one of the worst squads in the league, which is obviously wrong, as we are outclassing other players now. So well done, lads, and my apologies. Sometimes it's good to be wrong, and some people were saying this just the other week.
If anyone's going to leave this football club, get out now, Farker. You're not, no more. We've spent 100 million on absolute crap. No more Danny Farker signings for me. I'm done with it. He's not a Premier League manager.
Well, yes, he fucking is.
I would never have kept him in the summer. But even Jesse was better than this.
So, as I said before, a brilliant game, a brilliant result. I'm sure that's all put us in a really good mood for Christmas. We're now 6 points clear of the relegation zone, and I'm sure that most people will now agree that Daniel deserves backing in the January window and deserves to stay for the rest of the season. There's still a long way to go yet, but we're doing all right. So that's it for the football now, until after Christmas, when we play Sunderland, and hopefully we can continue this form and up our away game a little bit more and get some points from that game. So I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Farking Christmas, and I'll be back again soon with some more videos for you. So remember, keep on marching on together. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Merry Christmas, guys.